Every year on the 2nd of April, World Autism Awareness Day is observed. It is a day not merely for acknowledging a condition, but for the reaffirmation of a fundamental truth. Every human life holds inherent dignity and value. And today, as we reflect on this, we are reminded that this truth is not abstract. It is deeply human, deeply personal, and deeply urgent. Autism means a different way of being. Autism, or Autism Spectrum Disorder, is not a flaw in humanity. It is a natural variation of it. It is a lifelong neurological condition that shapes how individuals perceive, interact with, and experience the world. Yet, for far too long, autism has been framed through a narrow lens of deficiency rather than diversity. And perhaps that is where the real problem lies. Not in individuals, but in how society chooses to see them. When the United Nations General Assembly designated 2nd April as World Autism Awareness Day in 2007, the global priority was clear: raise awareness. And the awareness was necessary. Awareness helped start conversations. Awareness helped bring visibility. But today, awareness alone is no longer enough. We must move forward towards acceptance, appreciation, and inclusion. Because awareness without action changes very little. The reality behind the need for change. Currently, the World Health Organization estimates that 1 in 100 children worldwide are autistic. This represents millions of unique stories, millions of individuals with talents, perspectives, and potential. Yet, many remain invisible to the systems meant to support them. Invisible in classrooms, invisible in workplaces, invisible in policy discussions. And that invisibility is something we must urgently address. This shift represents a deeper transformation from viewing autism through a purely medical model to embracing a human rights-based approach. The Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities reminds us that persons with disabilities are entitled to the full and equal enjoyment of all human rights and fundamental freedoms. This includes autistic individuals whose voices have historically been marginalized but are now rightfully shaping global discourse. And it is through these voices that real change begins. The 2026 theme for World Autism Awareness Day is Autism and Humanity, Every Life Has Value. It challenges us to move beyond outdated perceptions and to embrace a more inclusive, compassionate, and just vision of society. It is not just a theme, it is a call to action, a call to rethink, a call to rebuild, a call to include. This theme comes at a critical time. Across the world, misinformation and regressive narratives about autism are resurfacing, narratives that reduce individuals to stereotypes, limit their potential, and undermine their dignity. Such perspectives are not only inaccurate, they are unjust. They deny humanity itself. And when we deny dignity to even one group, we weaken the moral foundation of society as a whole. To affirm that every autistic life has value is to recognize that neurodiversity is essential to human progress. When societies embrace different ways of thinking, learning, and experiencing the world, they unlock creativity, innovation, and resilience. Inclusion is not charity, it is strength. It is progress. It is the foundation of a better future. Moreover, the inclusion of autistic individuals is not separate from global development. It is central to it. The Sustainable Development Goals cannot be achieved if millions are left behind. From quality education to decent work, from reduced inequalities to strong institutions, neurodiversity must be integrated into every dimension of policymaking. A sustainable future is one that includes all minds, without exception. Yet, despite progress, significant challenges remain. Stigma and discrimination continue to limit opportunities. Globally, it is estimated that more than 80% of autistic adults are unemployed or underemployed. This is a staggering loss of human potential and a direct result of barriers to inclusion. It's not a lack of ability, but a lack of opportunity. In many parts of the world, especially in developing countries, access to diagnosis, therapy, and inclusive education remains inadequate. Families often struggle in silence, and individuals are denied the support they need to thrive. And we must ask ourselves, can any society progress while leaving so many behind? These are not just social failures, they are policy failures. Failures of systems, failures of priorities, failures of inclusion. Governments and institutions must act decisively. Inclusive education systems must be strengthened. Healthcare services must be accessible and affordable. Workplaces must be reimagined to value diverse cognitive abilities. Public awareness must evolve into public acceptance. And acceptance must translate into action. At the same time, we must listen to autistic individuals themselves. For far too long, policies have been made about them without being made with them. True inclusion requires participation. It requires representation. It requires respecting lived experience as expertise. Organizations such as the Institute of Neurodiversity demonstrate how change can be driven through advocacy, research, and systemic reform. By shifting from deficit-based models to human-centered design, they show us what an inclusive future can look like, one where systems adapt to people, not the other way around. Ultimately, this conversation is not only about autism, it is about the kind of world we want to build. Do we build a world that demands conformity, or one that celebrates diversity? Do we define people by their limitations, or by their humanity? A society that excludes neurodiverse individuals is not only unjust, it is incomplete. Let us, therefore, commit to a future where difference is not feared, but respected, where dignity is not conditional, but universal, and where every autistic person has the opportunity not just to exist, but to thrive. Because in the end, the measure of our humanity is not how we treat the majority, but how we uplift those who are too often overlooked. And today, we affirm clearly and unequivocally that every life has value. Thank you.